This is my brand new big boy Velocity Cargo 150cc bike. I picked this up a couple of days ago with 0 kilometers on the clock. Now, I've been trying to find a second-hand bike on Facebook Marketplace and a couple other websites, but I just couldn't find anything suitable for what I want to do. Now, the question is, what do I want to do with it? I'm going to chop this bike up and create a sweet little custom cafe racer. Yes, I know it's brand new. Yes, I'm going to chop it up, but I think it's going to look really good. I fell in love with cafe races when I bought my first motorcycle in Thailand. I used to live there, and it was a Stallion 150cc little cafe racer that I took to someone to customize even more. So this time, 5 years later, I'm going to do it all by myself. Just a small disclaimer, I'm not a mechanic and I've never worked on engines. This will be my first project. Now, that's also the reason why I went brand new and not secondhand, because sometimes you do get issues with secondhand machines. It's fine, I can learn as I go, but it would just take a lot longer and probably be more expensive. So I decided to go brand new, and then I'll learn as I go. Second bike, I might buy secondhand and learn about the engine, take it apart, all that good stuff. But for now, we'll use this brand new bike. This big boy comes from China, obviously, and it was pretty cheap. So I'll discuss pricing and all the money that went into it at the end of this video. But for now, I think let's get this on the road and we'll talk a bit more. So this is a 4-stroke air-cooled 150cc engine, and it produces 7.5 kilowatts of power at 8,500 RPM. Yes, I know that's not a lot of juice, but if you're just using it in town, you know, A to B, do some shopping, go to work, you will save a lot, because fuel consumption is at 2.4 liters of fuel for every 100 kilometers. So that is great. You will definitely save a lot. And I mean, this bike is really fun to ride, like roads like these or curves. On the straight, not so good. If you're lucky, you can maybe hit 100 kilometers an hour. If you're not as fat as me, maybe 110. So yeah, but at the moment I'm enjoying it. This bike is still a bit stiff because everything is brand new. So I just need to ride it in. But I will say it is a fun little bike and I can't wait for the end result. I love cafe races. Like I said, I started in Thailand with them. That was my first bike. My second one was a Kawasaki ER6N 650cc. I had to go a bit bigger, I wanted more power. Then after that I got the BMW GS 1200, even more power. And now I'm back at a 150cc bike. But this one is cool because I'm going to work on it and it's going to be custom, exactly how I want it. So yeah, welcome to the man cave. This is where all the magic will happen. We'll chop up this bike and create one awesome looking cafe racer. I've got all of the tools to start, well, most of the tools to get started. I don't need much because it is a small bike. It's brand new and I've got all the parts. We'll get into that now. We've got some tools here. Obviously, we've got the fridge, which is really important. We got more tools, my welding gear, welding table, tools in there. And then this is the area where I will be taking the bike apart, chopping it up, welding, all that stuff. Everything I need for the bike, well, almost everything I need for the bike is in that box. And all the products in this box I brought over from Thailand. I worked there, like I mentioned before, a couple of years there with my fiance, so I decided to bring them over with me because the prices in SA is ridiculous. I compared this to prices here and it is insane. I'll show you guys a bit later on. We got these, it's like a brake light indicator that wraps around the back seat, or like the back area of the bike. So you got obviously your right, your left, your brake light. This is very nice because it's nice and sleek. I've got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. I just bought extra ones because you never know if it works. I can't return them if they don't work. And then I've got handlebars. These are the ones that I'll use on this bike, the brown ones. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so for 4 bikes, more than enough. Exhaust wrap. I got 2 black ones, and then I got 2 brown ones. For this one, for this build, I'm going to use it's kind of like a olive green, brownish type color. Looks very nice. Gonna use it for this build with the brown. So you'll see, I'll still discuss the color scheme and all that a bit later on. I got a slip-on SE Project exhaust, so I definitely have to customize that, because at the moment it's got the very long one. I hate the look of that one, but we'll change it. Got another one exactly the same, thin sleek headlight. Let's peel that off. It just looks really cool. The one on this bike is nice as well. It's nice and modern, but the problem is it's very thick. This one is a lot thinner, and I don't know, it just looks cooler. I've got the same headlight here, so I don't have to unwrap that. I love these ones. They go inside the handlebar, just indicators, but they slip inside, so you don't have the big ugly orange ones sticking out. Speedometer, the fuel gauge, all in one, and it's nice and black, sleek. It's got the blue LEDs, got the little screen. Very, very nice, because the one on the bike, obviously big and not as good looking. This is, oh yes, the mirrors. I keep forgetting about the mirrors. I do not like stock mirrors on motorcycles, any motorcycle in fact. I always want to put aftermarket mirrors on because they just look so much nicer. Like, look at these ones. Little small round mirrors that also, you can clip it onto, well, you can sort of, I think it might be able to clip on or go inside, but if I put the indicators inside the handlebars, I won't be able to do that. So, but I can always sort of just mount them on there. We'll see. This is why it's a custom job. We'll have to customize everything. So this entire shop here at the back was built by my dad. Now, he surprised me when we came back from Thailand, because we only recently moved in here about, I would say, 2 weeks ago. And I was looking at container ships and Wendy houses. Now, for the overseas people, Wendy house is like a small wooden house structure, but everything was super expensive, and also trying to get the container in here would have been a mission, and if we move we have to get it out. So I was still thinking, like, what should I do, because we also don't have a garage. We have a afdak. What's that called? It's like just a roof, basically, open on the sides. And yeah, so he built this, surprised me, and I'm really grateful for that. Thanks, Dad. So yeah, and then I put on the shelves and all the extra stuff. He also gave me all of his tools. I bought some, so I'm really, really happy with this space. Now let's quickly look at pricing, and then after that, we're quickly gonna pressure wash the bike just to get all the dirt off before we start disassembling. All the parts that I brought from Thailand, so that entire box, everything cost 5,849 baht, which is 3,288 Rand. And for you Americans out there, 175 USD, which is extremely cheap for all that stuff that I got. Now, I worked out if I had to buy everything in South Africa, plus minus around 8,000 Rand, and that is 424 USD, which is way more. That's almost, I would say, 3 times the price, which is insane. So I'm glad that I brought that with. Okay, next up, the bike itself. It cost me 17,300 Rand, brand new, 917 USD, which is actually really cheap for a brand new bike. Yeah, I know it's not the best, but if you need something, that's an option. All right, time to pressure wash this bad boy. All right, I think it's time to disassemble this thing. I'm going to start from the back and then move my way forward. I do see a lot of bolts, but it looks pretty simple. I got my socket set here as well. So yeah, let's jump into it. Bolt number 1 is out. Okay, second bolt. So it's just opposite from the one I just took out. They come out pretty easily. And there we go, bolt number 2. Okay, bolt number 3. Got the shop cat over here. Her name is Gracie. Hello, Gracie. Such a cute cat, this. So lovable. You gonna help me with the bike? Here you go, a little spanner. Let's go for it. Nope, she's not in the mood today, so I guess I'll do it by myself. And I think that should be it, or is it not it? What else? What else am I missing? Maybe nothing. Yes, there we go. And we got the back piece off. Nice. All right, next up, we're gonna take the mud guard with, and also where you put the license plate. I'm gonna take that off. It seems like it's got 1, 2, yeah, these two I don't think I have to remove. Let's see, I'm gonna loosen these two first, and yeah, then we'll see. And then I need to somehow disconnect the harness. Once I get this loose, I can lift it up and see what's underneath. Yeah, I think next up I need to get the seat off first. Okay, but first let's cut this cable tie. Let's try and get the seat off. I'm not sure where. Okay, I see a bolt here, one over here, and then seems like it should just kind of like lift up and clip out maybe. That's what I'm thinking, but I could be wrong, but let's check. All right, what size do I need? Oh yeah, before we do that, let's pop these covers off because they will get in the way. Okay, cover number 1, put that aside. Cover number 2, off. Next up on the list is the air filter, this box over here. So I want to remove this, but I see there's a bolt that's holding the air filter in underneath the tank. So I think I'm going to have to loosen this one, lift the tank, and then I can get to that bolt and remove this whole section. this whole big box. To make my life a little bit easier, I think I'm going to remove the entire tank so that I can just access all the components underneath, all the pieces and parts and all that. I'm not sure if I have to drain the tank first, but I don't think so. There's a on and off and a raise little switch on the side. So I turned it to off, so I think it's fine. I can disconnect that, disconnect the fuel sensor, and I said there's something else connected as well. But yeah, let's get this thing off. Okay, that was pretty easy. Well, easier than I expected. Yeah, there we go, full tank, and I don't even have to drain it. Hell yeah, let's go. Okay, let's put this over here. Now we can access this pretty easily. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts, and I think it should just come right off. So yeah, let's jump into it. Oh, cool. That thing comes off. All right. And there we have it. We've got the air filter box. I think that's going to be it for this episode. I still have a couple of things that I need to remove, like the exhaust, mirrors, and the handlebars. But I think we'll do that in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, obviously hit like. If you have any suggestions or if I did anything wrong, drop a comment down below. I'll definitely read them and respond. So yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you next Sunday.